And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's Reeves. Right side, Westbrook. And that one is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special. The highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Clock at 4. Westbrook. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Irving with the ball. Outside Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Knocks it loose. Pass to Johnson. James up top. Over Drummond. Kicks it out to LeBron. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Now, here is Irving. Two points. That one goes. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
LeBron outside. Pass to Johnson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. James has a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here is Irving. Jacks up a 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
It's LeBron with the drive. And finished off by LeBron.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Simmons with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Reeves. Down low. Here's Davis. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Irving looking for an opening. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. KD's shot is off. The Lakers trail. Now here's Westbrook. James outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Outside for Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Reeves. No points in the game yet for him. From 8. Pass to James. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Next ball.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Simmons. Trying to get open is Irving. Outside for Simmons. To the middle. And that one's good. Irving. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Pass to James. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Once AD gets the ball inside, he's about there. And a little power takes care of the rest.
Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here is James. Here's Reed. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Brooklyn has possession. Now Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside for Durant. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Here's Drummond. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Inside. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Lakers trail by 4. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And finished off by Davis.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfect.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Outside, KD. Offensive rebound, Nets. Here's Simmons, and Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Simmons on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
The kick out to Aldridge. The 17-footer. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now an 8-point Nets lead. And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis with the jam.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
Second team foul.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Good on the three-point shots.
You know, it's got to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. Your Brooklyn Nets.
They get a hand on it. 55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lakers passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Kept alive. The wide open look for Durant. And the Nets, another 3.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Misses the 3. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. A 12-point game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. LeBron with it. Here's Reeves. answer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with the 9-point lead in the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
And here's KD for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Down low, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll beautiful.
And that one's good. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
5 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Davis missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to James. Back to Nunn. Over Durant. And Durant sends it back.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And Brooklyn has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Right side Aldridge. From downtown. They get it back. And that one's good. Drummond.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
James. He can't hit that time. Simmons with the defensive effort. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And stolen by Aldridge. Simmons looking around. And there's the big-time cheer as he slams it right over Davis. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 assists.
Simmons can bounce now. He's 6'11", but he can get up in the air, too. Makes dunks a lot more fun when you're that tall and can bounce like Simmons can.
Back to Monk. 6 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. A rebound by the Nets.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
James wide open. And again, the Lakers no good. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. To the wing right side. Outside Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by LeBron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
That's good from Simmons.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position. And he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. James looking around. Not going to go that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And here are the Nets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside for Curry. Lets it go from 14. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
James outside. And they double up James. Monk, no one around him. The kick out to Westbrook. James outside. Pass to Anthony. Outside Westbrook. And again, the Lakers no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets from 17 feet out. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the drought. Westbrook missing again. Simmons left side. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 5. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Davis. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Right side Durant. Puts up a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
James outside. Back to Westbrook. 3-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony can't hit. And here are the Nets.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hands.
Monk for 3. Sinks the triple. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And they double up Simmons. Pass to Curry. And stolen by James. Outside Westbrook. The 3 ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now Curry. It's stolen by Davis. James outside. Davis with it. Back to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. LeBron's got 12.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
The 3 from KD. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Ron right side. Now Anthony. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And the basket by Curry.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good. Outside, KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Planet.
Slant. Used to sleep on the floor with it. Got a I can't get because it's still wet. Man, I pay him a visit, ain't paid his bills yet. I make him feel that. I rap and seal that. Send out the head the Nike swoop stamps. I'm just doing it for the camp. Showed them to the night behind my back. One thing about that karma, she coming back. If you keep close. Nowadays became a trend and snake your homies out cause everybody back though. But everybody black though. I let the catch a used to off the hope I didn't purchase. Cause every time I see the just like a scary movie. Can't do no jury duty. Internet done altered it to a different game now. I don't rap about, I let his name down. Shame how they blackball Kane, they scratch my name out. I pushed it longer than I expected to get my name hot. They wanna take me out this game like Shikari. Black Illuminati touch big rabbit, streets need a. I got all of them leeches away from around me. You ain't rich enough to get me hit. Go up the bounty. Spit some cheese. I'm seeing. Had them hugging them EMTs. Turn to Stevie Wonder. You ain't seen. Youngers on the Mando. This routine. Delta 88 with a cool knot in my tube socks. Now I push the goons through the boondocks in the penthouse in the city. My bops told them free my G-weed up. Let the whoops out. You feel my energy. They gon' remember me. Ain't never had a friend like me. Your enemy, my enemy. Lambo crashed the whip and got placed in both shoulders. If he didn't live through that accident, could have been over. Yeah, they wanna take me out this game like Shikari, Black Illuminati. Straight off the like Christopher Maltasani. And it hurt my heart to hurt you, but streets need a. Yeah, I don't help these. Get a hobby. She ain't working and you ain't got a wife that you got a. I got all of them leeches away from around me. The Escalade, I got like Robert Downey. Yeah.
Triple S exercise.
Okay.
Kiss. It's what we do. I don't do the art, I just do the home art. You can catch it, or you can catch it. Go ahead and put the kids to sleep. This the grown part. But we knew what Billboard was. We had our own chart. And they pull a call over, you take your own charge. I ain't never worked for nobody, I sold my own heart. In the back, right in my own yard. Playing dominoes with my man, he in the boneyard. Now I can pay for the jet, right on my own card. Trying to go man on me, I'm in the zone, guard, hand in hand with it. I ain't never played a phone guard. Calisthenics and cardio, just trying to tone guard. Your man got but he ain't. My youngin' got the in the Hemi and he ain't stopping. In the beginning to get him. He ain't worried, cause if they get him, I get him cockring. He know not to with them, they get him hot then. Stay low, finish the work, he get it drop-ins. They just wanna be around money, but they are not friends. Until you fall back from them, that's where the plot ends. I've been repping the apple since it was rotten. When you are golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the. I can have you in the top 10. A lot of the nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like Rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming nothing, playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter while I'm sipping. Got me feeling like maybe it's just.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for...